Good evening, my friends. Josh Baldwin here from Mad Money Millennial. In this video, we are going to talk about an incredible new bill for those of you on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits that I think you guys are going to be very excited to hear about. You can do me a giant favor by tapping those like and subscribe buttons. This information changes on an almost daily basis, and it's my job to keep you informed with the latest updates. So make sure you watch every single video and watch all the way through so you don't miss out on the most current information. Our beloved Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont, the guy that you always see on the thumbnails, and progressive Democrats on Monday reintroduced a bill which would increase Social Security retirement benefits and shore up the program's finances solely by taxing corporations and the wealthy. Sanders has introduced several identical bills in the past, including just last year, but the newest version of the legislation comes out amid a national debate over Social Security between President Joe Biden and congressional Republicans, seizing on proposals like Florida Senator Rick Scott's plan to force Congress to renew all federal programs every 5 years, and a House GOP plan to raise the program's eligibility age. President Biden has accused Republicans of wanting to use debt ceiling negotiations to force cuts to the popular program. The GOP, however, has forcefully denied that it would include Social Security in debt ceiling talks, a concession that President Biden sounded prepared to accept at last week's State of the Union address. Sanders' legislation pushes the boundaries of the president debate over Social Security still further to the left by asking Republicans to respond to the prospect of both bigger benefits and heftier taxes. Sanders had the following to say in a recent release. At a time when nearly half of older Americans have no retirement savings and almost 50% of our nation's seniors are trying to survive on an income of less than $25,000 a year, our job is not to cut Social Security. Our job is to expand Social Security so that every senior in America can retire with the dignity that they deserve, and every person with a disability can live with the security they need. The bill serves as an implicit response to complaints from conservative policy experts that the program's funding gap cannot be closed entirely through tax increases on high earners. The bill serves as an implicit response to complaints from conservative policy experts that say that the program's funding gap cannot be closed entirely through tax increases on high earners. Unlike most other federal programs, Social Security is entirely self-funded, meaning that it cannot borrow to pay out promised benefits. As a result of the ongoing retirement of the historically large baby boomer generation, the program is slated to fall short of the revenue needed to pay out future benefits in the coming years. If Congress fails to make any changes to the program, Social Security will only have enough money to fund 80% of scheduled benefits beginning in 2035. That would amount to an across-the-board 20% cut in benefits. To ensure the program can pay out future benefits and then some, Sanders proposes subjecting earnings over $250,000 to the 12.4% payroll tax, while not counting the new taxed earnings toward a person's benefits. As of this year, only $160,200 of wage income is subject to payroll taxes. Sanders proposes levying other taxes as well, such as subjecting investment income over $200,000 to payroll taxes. Sanders released a letter Monday from Social Security's Office of the Chief Actuary, declaring that his legislation would extend the ability of the Old Age Survivors and Disability Insurance Program to pay scheduled benefits in full and on time throughout the 75-year projection period. In addition, the new revenue Sanders bill would generate for Social Security enables him to finance a more generous benefit formula that would increase the benefits of low and moderate income earners by about 15%. He would also tie the size of benefits to a consumer price index designed to account for seniors' higher living costs. Republicans have signaled since last year that they would demand major cuts to federal spending in exchange for supporting legislation to raise the federal government's borrowing limit this year. The Treasury Department hit the limit last month and has resorted to extraordinary measures in order to pay the government's bills. If the cap isn't lifted, the government could fail to make payments to bondholders and even beneficiaries of federal programs like Social Security. A financial crisis and recession could result. In recent weeks, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy from California has said Social Security and Medicare should be off the table in debt ceiling negotiations, though lawmakers such as House Budget Committee Chair Jody Arrington from Texas had previously said they should be in the mix. In hallway interviews, Republican lawmakers last week said they don't want to touch the program, but that Congress will eventually have to do something, and that Democrats will have to support benefit cuts as part of some future bargain. Alright, my Mad Money minions, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below any information that you might have about your own state's SNAP benefits or low-income programs. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell right next to it. Hitting that bell will make sure you get notified exactly when my videos are coming out and not a week or two later. If you're interested in investing, you can now get your one free stock by clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, stay safe, stay hustling, stay warm, and I will talk to you all again soon.